What's up, guys? How's it going? Sean Dowit here, six-figure self-publisher, and today I wanted to talk about AMS real quick. So if you guys have been in Kindle Publishing, self-publishing for a while, you probably heard of AMS, which is Amazon's own advertising system that you can run paid ads for your products, and for us it'll be for our books in Amazon, right? By the way, if you're hearing background noises, I'm sorry. I got my fan on because it's a little hot today. But going back to AMS, right now with Kindle Publishing, if you're not running AMS, you are losing money, and at the same time, you're sabotaging the chance of your book to do good because a lot of people are starting to go into AMS, and a lot of people are adding this on to their launch process. And it's not just launch, they're continuously running AMS to continuously promote their book, because of course if you make more sales, especially in the beginning, right, Amazon, kind of when your book is first live in the Amazon store, Amazon's monitoring that for about a month, and then if your book gets a lot of sales, that shows Amazon that the book is it's profitable. People want to buy it, so that's why they will start moving, placing your book higher in the search results, and that's how the book moves up to page 1 or higher, right? So it's super important to get a lot of sales immediately when the book is first live, and to do that, one way is to run AMS. So I've been running AMS for the past 3 months. Yes, from July, August, September, so 3 months. I basically followed everything in the AMS Ads Profit Formula course by my friend Marco. I'm going to put the link in the description if you guys want to check it out. But I didn't run AMS, ever, right? And I didn't know anything about it. So basically I just followed it, and I kind of want to share the results. But I have about 20-30 campaigns for US and UK for AMS, and I continuously had about that much for the past 3 months. But what I did is I added AMS into my launch process. So basically when I launch a book, I immediately put my book on AMS ads, start getting sales. When I put my book on free promotion, I turn off the AMS, and when the free promotion is done and the book is live, I turn on AMS again until the campaign, the ads stop being profitable, right? Which takes a long time. It takes like a couple months for the ads to kind of die out or slow down. So it's not like you have to come in here every day and constantly check on it. But first, starting with US, AMS US, their reporting system, is not as good as UK, so it's kind of hard to see how much I actually made. But ACoS is basically it's a metric that they use to show you the return on investment, right? So the lower the better. And basically if you are under, I think it's like 50-60%, you're profiting on your ads. So basically you're making more than you put in, right? And that's the whole goal, is you want to make more than you put in. If you're spending more than you're actually making, you got to shut that ads off immediately. So the zero is obviously I haven't gotten any sales, and I spent a couple bucks here and there. So these campaigns, I gotta decide either to turn it off or keep it going and to see if I can get more sales. But this is sorting from the lowest to the highest, by the way. So the lowest ACoS I have is 7% right now. This is the spent column and the total sales column, right? So I spent $6 on this book, and I made $76. Now this is $76 in sales, so you have to calculate your royalties from here. And I think it's like, because AMS US is only ebooks right now, because I don't have my books in KDP, it's still in CreateSpace, meaning I cannot run my paperback. I cannot run ads to my paperback, so it's just ebook. So my profit margin is higher. It's about 70%. So 70% of this total sales is my royalty. So I mean, either way, you know, it's way more than $6. So I'm making a pretty good profit margin here. And same as this one. Spend $3, make 36, 70% on whatever that is. Spent $7.75 in sales, $30 spent, and made $276 in sales. Let me find something that's pretty big. But going down, right, these are all different books that I have in the campaigns are running. So the next page, spent $64 and made $400. But yeah, so if you look at it, right, I thought I had like one really good performing ad, but they're all doing decent. Basically, you know, under 60% is profitable, so all of these guys are making money for me. And this one, I think I'm breaking even. Spent $7 and 70% of $11 is a profit. So yeah, it's about breaking even. But I have this campaign terminated, meaning I'm not running it anymore. So literally, right, in the past 3 months that I've been doing AMS, out of like 30 books that I'm testing this on, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 campaigns that I either broke even or lost money. And even if you lose money, it's like $6, $1, $5. You know, you will know if the campaign's not working well, so you can just shut it off, right? So I haven't lost a lot of money, and I've made a lot from the one that are profitable. So that's my results with AMS US, and this is for UK. So UK got a lot better reporting system, so it's a lot easier to see or to tell, you know, the profit. But this is a lifetime metric. Overall in my lifetime, I spent $894, and the sales is $5,233. So 70%, 60% of that, I don't know, but I made a couple thousand just from doing AMS. The average ACoS from all my books is 17%, so that's super good. Now for October, you know, the ACoS line, the red line, is higher than the profit line, but that's because the month just started. So as I get more sales for the month, this will flip to the other side, right? Yeah. So for AMS UK, I have, this is sorting from backwards, so sorting from the worst campaign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 campaigns again that lost me money, but pretty much everything else. So sorting from the profitable one. So here, these are all profitable. So spend $230 and made $45 in sales. Spend $20 to make $246 in sales. This is a big one. Spent $88 and made $652 in sales. Spent about $100 to make $600. So the profit margin is like a couple $100, right? The cool thing about this, and as we keep going, these are all with a really good ACoS until the last 6 that I showed you guys. So I'm making some pretty good money that I wouldn't have made if I wasn't running AMS, okay? And these are just like extra, you know, income that you can just tap into by just running AMS ads. So I highly recommend that if you're not running AMS, you start doing it. And this is for the last 3 days, last 7 days. So as I said earlier, that for today, you know, it's the ACoS. My ACoS is freaking terrible, 217. So I probably will lose money today. I don't know why it's so high. Yesterday I broke even, but the past 5 days after that is all profiting. Maybe like I'm profiting about $20 to $60 a day just from AMS, right? This is extra income that you get from AMS. So, and the cool thing is, yeah, you do have to, you know, come up with, you know, the bidding and the keywords and all that, but I hired a VA to do all that for me, and I pay him $3 a day because it's one hour a day of work to kind of just, you know, do that. So I only pay him $3 a day, and I make way more than that. So it's completely passive for me. But yeah, to do this though, couple tips on AMS is that you have to run AMS UK, because as you can see, AMS UK probably is a lot more profitable for me than AMS US. It's a little hard to tell because of, you know, the reporting differences, but UK seems to be selling a lot more, and that's why. And plus, in the UK, like the GBP and Euro is very strong compared to the US, so if you convert it, I'm making a lot more money through that too. Another tip is that if you're running AMS, you need to get 1,000 keywords. KDP actually said this. So Amazon directly told us that to optimize the results with AMS, you want to have the max number of keywords, which is 1,000 keywords. If you want to get 1,000 keywords to target on AMS, just coming up, you know, with the keywords one by one on your own, it's a lot of work, right? You need to use, you know, and if you want to do like Google Keyword Planner and all that, you can come up with 1,000 keywords, but it's Google keywords and not, you know, keywords that are searched in Amazon, so it's different. So it's not as related, it's not targeted. Amazon AMS also suggests like gives you suggested keywords when you go and upload the book, but those keywords are crappy, so you don't want to use that as well. So what you want to do is you want to use KDP Rocket, and I can make another video on that, but KDP Rocket is a software. It's $100 one time, and you get lifetime access, and you basically type in, you know, your book title or related keywords, and it's gonna just like give you a couple hundred keywords that's related to what you typed in that you can use to target in your AMS ads. And that's why I'm getting these kind of results. It's very accurate, very effective. So, and it's very, very easy to get 1,000 keywords that way. So KDP Rocket has different functionalities, like you can get categories, you can, you know, search for the keyword profitability as well, but the AMS Ads keyword function is what I use for mainly, so I highly recommend you get that as well, because that's kind of the only way I know for someone to get 1,000 keywords in AMS Ads, and it's only $100, right? So if you want to get it, the link is in the description too. Hey guys, I actually wanted to shoot a quick tutorial on KDP Rocket because I think it's better to show you and walk you through it. So this is how it looks inside, but basically you got 4 different features: keyword search, competition analyzer, AMS keyword search, and category search. So I use the AMS keyword search and the category search the most, but going into, you know, keyword search, you can do competition analysis, ketogenic diet, and it'll tell you, you know, how many Amazon searches per month, how many Google searches per month. So those kind of good stuff there. Same as competition. I actually never use this, but you can type in, your keyword, and it'll show you the data for this one. So you know, you can check out their author, check out their books, their sales page, their author bio, those kind of stuff. So all the data is in here, and the reason why I don't use it is because I just do it manually when I'm on Amazon, but if I'm actually, like, you know, on KDP Rocket, it's super useful. But this is the main thing, right? So for AMS, as I mentioned, you need 1,000 keywords, or you want to hit 1,000 keywords, because it's the most effective if you do that. So it's super easy with KDP Rocket, because just like that, you search ketogenic diet or whatever your keyword is, and it just shoots out all these related keywords that are actually searched on Amazon, that's related to your keywords. So this is all ketogenic diet related keywords and the author, right? And this is couple hundred right here. So all you do is export, right? I'm not gonna export it, but all you do is export, and that's couple hundred already. And once you're done, to reach 1,000 is something related to ketogenic diet. You know, you want to put another keyword in, like low carb, and same exact thing, it shoots out another couple hundred keywords, and that's how you can reach 1,000 very quick. Okay, and the last feature I want to show you is that the category feature. Super useful, because there's actually a strategy I do with categories that I cannot really share unless you get the how to 10x your self-publishing business ebook. But basically, if you want to search for the best category for your book, you can just put diet or whatever your book, whatever niche that your book is in, or whatever keyword, and it'll show you all these possible categories. And the cool thing about it is, you know, it'll show you the ranking, average BSR of #1 book, number 20, and so on. So you want to be, you know, you want to know at least you're going to be within the first 20 books, because that's first page of that category, right? So knowing these BSR will tell you if you can compete in it, or if it's too tough of a competition and you should try another category. So that's the gist of KDP Rocket. I highly recommend it. Check it out in the description if you want to get it. If you want to follow a course step by step, again, because you know, all I did was to follow Marco's AMS Ads profit formula. Is that the course? Yeah, AMS Ads profit formula course, step by step, and got this. I didn't really deviate. I didn't do my own thing. And right now, you know, it's a good time to go into AMS, because it seems like this results that I'm getting is nothing special for those who are running AMS. So everybody who runs AMS pretty much makes money and pretty much get similar numbers right now, because yeah, like I said earlier, that a lot of people are going into AMS and using it, but still I think it's not as saturated as, you know, you could lose money. Well, you could. So don't get me wrong, you could lose money if you don't follow a course and, you know, you do things your way and do things wrong. But for those who follow the course and, you know, set things up correctly, these kind of results seems to be pretty typical. So that's just my experience. If you want to get the course, the link is in the description, same as KDP Rocket. And again, I created this ebook, How to 10x Your Self-Publishing Business. It has all my secret strategies that I use to make 10 grand a month on Kindle Publishing, and I will give this as a bonus if you use my link in the description to purchase the course. So just take a screenshot of the receipt, send it to seandoe@gmail.com, and I will send you this. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like it. Any comments, questions, comment below. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks.